Yes,
Hi. Here to see a gentleman by the name of Devin Miles.
Is he expecting you?
Yes, he is. My name
Michael!
is
It's all right. He's with me.
Thank you.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
You'll need this ID card.
Okay.
You made very good time.
Well, I had you. The suspense is killing me.
Yes, it is exciting, isn't it?
No, I'm talking about Jennifer Knight and the board of directors.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, all in due time. First, I have to show you something. We bombarded a massive plutonium with titanium ions, thereby creating a new isotope.
What's that in English?
That is English.
Oh.
May I introduce Cerium-116? Fortunately, it's encased in lead because preliminary tests indicate it's more radioactive than uranium. It may turn out to be the scientific discovery of the decade.
Devin, why the layover in Chicago and how long?
It was merely a precautionary measure, Michael. We're still charting its half-life. Our best guess is somewhere between 36 and 48 hours. Thank you. It's proven to be a highly unstable material, transportable only in its inactive cycle.
Meaning it's active right now?
Yes. Preparations are being made at Bergen Rock Laboratories for its permanent home. I think we'd better go. We don't want to keep the board waiting.
Heaven forbid.
Excuse me, Mr. Miles. An urgent message for you, sir.
Thank you.
You're to report immediately to Dr. Jonas Quinlan's residence. I have a cab waiting.
It's impossible. I have an important meeting in 15 minutes.
Sir, they did say it was urgent.
Devin, who's Dr. Quinlan?
One of the top nuclear physicists. He dates back to the Manhattan Project. We're bringing him in as a consultant.
Sounds to me like you should go.
What about the meeting?
Oh, I'll be fine, you know. Best behavior, I promise. Decorum, at all costs.
At all costs?
Absolutely.
Come in, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Devin Miles. I have an appointment with Dr. Quinlan.
Oh, he isn't here.
I received an urgent message from him. I was pulled away from a most important meeting.
Oh, I'm sorry. There must be some mistake. He left for a conference downtown. I'm Marta Simmons, Dr. Quinlan's assistant.
How do you do?
The conference is at Vortex. Are you familiar with the city?
I'm afraid not. It's been some time.
Well, if you'd like, I'd be very happy to drive you over.
Oh, no, thank you. But if you'd be kind enough to call a taxi for me.
Yes, certainly.
Keep the change. Thank you very much. I'm Devin Miles. I want to see Dr. Quinlan, please.
One moment, please.
Send him up.
Excuse me, are you one of the chauffeurs?
No. My name is Michael Knight. I'm from the Foundation for Law and Government.
I see. Of course.
Gentlemen?
You'll be notified when your presence is requested.
Good afternoon, Mr. Miles.
Dr. Quinlan. What's the meaning of this?
I wouldn't concern myself with meaning right now if I were you. I'd concern myself with survival.
I understand that Devin Miles won't be attending.
Yes, sir. Devin had to attend an emergency meeting with Dr. Quinlan.
I see. This particular segment of the meeting has been requested by Ms. Knight, so I respectfully turn the chair over to her.
Thank you, Mr. Lloyd. Gentlemen, I'll get right to the point. Generous though the Knight Foundation's resources may be, they are finite. They demand choices. We find ourselves on the cusp of a new age, an age of technology, of quantum leaps in pure and applied research. Witness the discovery of Cerium-116. If we use this gift, we have within our grasp the resources to help change the world. If we simply spend it, all we'll do is continue to fund a project like FLAG. To borrow a phrase, gentlemen, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Jeffrey? What you see here is a waste of resources, human and otherwise. State-of-the-art technology to support a James Bond fantasy run amok.
Mr. Knight?
You know, I wasn't sure about what was going to come down here. I considered all possibilities except an outright indictment of FLAG. The people who make it work. Turns out I'm really glad that Devin's not here. This stuff would break his heart.
That's a cheap shot.
Gentlemen, I wasn't born into money or to influence. I don't have a PhD in physics, and I'm not exactly sure what cusps of a new age means or quantum leaps. Sounds great. I hope it happens. In the meantime, I agree the world needs help. There's war, there's starvation, there's disease. Any feeling human being wants to see it end. Your father, Wilton Knight, felt the same way. But he also felt very strongly about the law and about the rights of the individual.